Guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 1, Episode 7. The episode starts off with Trick Daddy. He invites his friend Chronic over because Trick Daddy, he's over the fact that his is supposed to be ex-wife, but they're still together. At that point, Joy, she's still with Joy. He's trying to figure out why is it that she wants to go and get a divorce from me. She's thinking that, oh, she can go and do something better than me. I mean, the fact that Dawn and Trina went and did some type of, did some mess so that Joy could go and ambush me. I didn't like that. But he, at one point, and I thought I was hearing things, they blurred it out because they knew what they were doing in production. They were like, look, we can't have him go and say something like that, so we're going to blur this out. They blurred out when he said, oh, why is she listening to the two biggest hoes in the industry? I said, what? See, now that's the thing. I know they're going to say, oh, that's just how he talks. That's the problem right there. The fact that some people can get away with saying certain things and other people can't. In theory. We're going to get to that mess because that happens a bunch of times later on in this episode. So, he's going to throw this party, this divorce party. What was it? I did, I'm done. I think that's how it goes. But Scrappy, he's still there. He's enjoying Miami. He's enjoying Florida. And he invites Shay over. And he wants to again formally apologize. But he wants to move forward with her. And Shay's just talking about how she remembers all the foolery that happened. So it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy this time around. And I'm just thinking, so are we really going to pretend like we didn't see what we saw? Because at one point he kind of talked about how her hands were so soft and how he wanted his feet rubbed. I'm thinking, Scrappy, you have a whole fiance back in Atlanta. Her name is Bambi. You're going to get married to her. That's why I almost feel like all this is pointless to even go over with Scrappy stuff. Because we know he's going to go and be with his one true love, Bambi, in only a matter of time. And Shay's going to have her heart broken again. She just doesn't want the same thing that happened to her time and time again to happen again. I'm thinking, it's going to. It's only a matter of time. Anyway, Amara takes her mother, I think her name is Mama Anna, to the strip club. Apparently, they like going to the strip club. So since they like going to the strip club, they go to the strip club. Problem is, so, I mean, the strip with the bowl was all up in the face. I said, oh, okay. So they go and leave, and they have a huge crying session. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I completely understood why, but I was just thinking, oh my God. Oh. The crying session commenced because Amara was talking about how she just feels like her career needs to be bigger than what it is, and that she's been working for years or since she was 4 to try and go and to get something, and now she's trying to cross over, and it's frustrating because she just feels like she has all this expensive stuff, or she tries to go in front and look like she has the budget of a superstar, but she doesn't. And the mom was like, don't worry about it. I'll go and get a second job so that we can help finance your career because I believe in you that much. And Amara, she breaks down because she's like, that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. And Mom's like, I know. You're supposed to have a record deal, a major record deal, so that they can go and finance this stuff. That's what you need. You need marketing. You need all that stuff because you have everything else. And I agree. But I understand why they were both breaking down. The mom wants to do more for her daughter. She was like, she was an immigrant. She came to this country and she had to do, like we know, a lot of the jobs that most people wouldn't, or at least have the option to say, no, I'm cool on that. And Amara knows that, and so that's why she doesn't want anything else from her mom. She wants to be the provider. And I really got it. I respected the moment, but I was just like, dang, we need to start getting some lighthearted stuff with her, because you can't come on the show for an entire, what feels like an entire season, because it's already like 7 episodes deep, and everything be so serious around you. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. So Kiara, she goes and meets up with Chinese Kitty? Nikki? The mama. And Kiara talked about how Gunplay's been acting funny. Chai let it be known that Chinese Nikki or Kitty, whatever, one of them, the mama, that she saw Gunplay and that Gunplay acted a little funny when your name was mentioned. Like, ooh, let me go and dip before. Let me go and leave. Let me go and dip before you go and say what you need to say. Before you go and invite Bae out. Because I didn't do that. So there's going to be a problem. Now, Kiara talks about how she knows Gunplay's most likely back on drugs, and how he was very different than when she got with him. That was one of the ultimatums. So it's like, you need to make a life change. You need to make a major life change. Part of that life change is you need to get off that stuff. You need to get off that stuff. You need to go, and if you're going to be with me, you can't be on that. So she doesn't know what she's going to do. She knows she needs to talk to him, though. So Joy, she's doing Dawn's hair. And I said, okay, great. And these two strippers come in, and I'm thinking, what the hell? They come in, and they have, ooh, I'm sorry. They have this poster. It's wrapped up, so Joy unwraps it. I did. I'm done. So it's a party thrown by Trick Daddy to celebrate the fact that his marriage is officially over, even though they've been separated for years. And all he needs to do is just file the paperwork and get it done. So Joy's gonna go. She's gonna go there, but she's gonna get her lawyers to drudge up some paperwork to get the divorce really going. Says, oh, you done? Oh, you done? Then fine, I'm done. I'm thinking, this storyline's, this is whack. Both of you are done with the relationship. Both of you are open to getting a divorce. We're really gonna see the struggle of that divorce actually happen. And you expect me to care? Nope. Next. So then we get to the crux of this episode. Veronica's doing a song, and I'm thinking, if you're going to get that Caribbean vibe, if you're going to start chanting, you need to chant. No. You should not sound like the way that I'm talking right. You shouldn't sound like the way I'm talking right now when you're doing a song like that. But I said, okay, I see what you did here. And I see what you and the producer came up with. This is cool. What you mixed in with this. Okay, I see it. I see the vision. I definitely see it. The problem is, I don't see for what comes out of your mouth within like the next two scenes. So that just ruined all of it. I said, let me go listen to that song. I said, nope. After what you did, nope. Steph is there gassing her up in the studio like, we have a smash. I said, no, she has a smash. No, she has a song. Let's be very clear. She has a song. Now, Steph listens to Vega recount the story with JoJo, and she was pretty accurate. So at least we can say she wasn't putting 20 on 10. It is funny, though, about the whole ghetto thing where it's like, oh, well, you're rich, but all your clientele's hood. That's a good point. That's a good point. You know how it is. You know how it is. I'm with you and I love you and I support you until you piss me off. And then that's when you hear my true colors. Trina comes in. We hear how Vega's support, mainstream support, I should say, came from Trina with one of her songs. Trina said, the only reason why I'm actually here is because we're working in the same studio. But most importantly, I wanted to have a conversation with you because I know some people are going to bring it up later. Veronica, she used the N-word, and she used the N-word a lot. I actually know that. And Trina was just like, in that song, I didn't like that. Veronica said, here's the thing. A lot of people don't know this, but I think she said her great-grandmother was from Africa, or African descent. And so I said, okay, we know that a lot of people that look like you, that is the case. That's not the point. Because then Veronica decides she wants to put 20 on 100. Not 20 on 10, but 20 on 100. How she puts 20 on 100 is by, she says, you know what? I came from where I came from, and Trina came from where she came from. People will look at me and, you know, I'm the only, let's say, Latin person in the room, and so some of them will just see me as an N-word. So Trina, she came from so-and-so, I came from so-and-so. We're both N-words. You know, all of Puerto Rico, they're still out of power, and, you know, a lot of people are treating them like the whole island is just full of N-words. I said, she didn't say full of N-words. Like, she said that like they're just N-words. You know, you walk in the dog down the street and, you know, you may have a collar around you, and the white people walking right past you say, look at the N-word. She just went on for 20 days and 20 nights trying to somehow vindicate the fact that she uses the N-word a lot, and she used it a lot to make the point of she doesn't care if people are upset about it because they don't know where she comes from. They don't know her ancestry, and everyone's just trying to let her know that we don't care. We don't care. That's not the point. The point is you have to understand that you look the way that you do. And what that means is people aren't going to give you the benefit of the doubt what comes from that. Because are we actually going to pretend, like, just because you come from a certain neighborhood, that's like saying, oh, because that person's white, they grew up in this neighborhood where it was full of black people or full of minorities, that they can say this word, they can say that word to other minorities, just period. That's not how that works. That's not, a lot of black people don't even like the N-word. So why do you think that we're going to be cool with you saying that? Or, like, I have to be honest. I looked at it like, okay, I'm not offended. I'm not one of those that are just, like, offended. But I'm definitely one of those that understands why others would be. Completely. And also, like, because I still kind of give you that look like, you know, you just said that? Okay. And yeah, maybe I am part of the problem, but at least here, he's letting me know. I'm letting you know how I really feel. Like, if people are telling you, no, you need to chill on that, and you want to go to another level, come on now. Are we going to pretend like people really act like it was only the British that were part of the slave trade? Spaniards, Dutch. I mean, I could go on. There were a lot of people, a lot of, on some level, minority groups of sorts that were part of the slave trade that aided in it. So that's why, that's why black people don't want to hear it from anyone else. Well, even period. Period. So we'll move on from that. Shay, she goes and she meets up with Dawn because apparently we know they know each other from Atlanta. But most importantly, Shay kind of gives Dawn the recap around, I'm dealing with these two, these two women because they wanted to go and act a plum fool. Now, Chinese Nikki, which is the mother, no, Chinese Kitty's the mother. The mother. Why did they put that barricade between? Why would they put that barricade between? Oh, okay. So Chinese Nikki, she was just saying, I grabbed you, and I'm sorry for that. I thought that you were just trying to attack my daughter, so that's why I reacted the way I did. Shay said, fair enough. Fair enough. My issue then is with your daughter and the fact that your daughter wanted to go and do some jumping stuff. And it was like, no, you were trying to jump my friend Gabby. And Shay said, my issue was I wasn't trying to jump Gabby. I was just trying to, I had a personal grievance with her. You don't know me and you don't know the relationship that I have with her. Why are you going and putting 20 on 10 and trying to act like, oh, why are you going and attacking her? Why are you going doing this? Because we have problems. And I actually didn't have a problem with you. But if you keep wanting to go and defend your friend and telling your friend that when I see her, I'm a deader, that's actually what's going to happen. And so then, oh, who are you talking to? Oh, you ugly this. I said, now Shay is a lot of things. Ugly is not one of them. I don't want to hear anything talking about looks coming from that side of the barricade. Because we're not doing that. People on social media, the Chinese Nikki, they may not be going after you, but they're going after your mom. So we're going to stop right there. Because I don't like talking about people and their looks, period. Especially women. So I'm stopping right here. So Amara, she goes and she's in the studio, but we see that she actually meets up with Young Hollywood. He takes her to this huge Latin radio station so that she can go and talk with the DJ there. And he just, so while they're there, he kind of talks about how, look, we had some misunderstandings. I said, no, it wasn't a misunderstanding. It was you being you, and you got the reality check that you needed. So now we're here, we're in a better place. That's what really happened. But Amar's just looking at him like, okay. I know how to act professional, so I'm just going to go, and we don't have any problems anymore, so there's nothing for me to say. So then, shout out to Amar. As soon as the DJ was like, so do you have a song that we can listen to? Amar went into her bra, pulled out that USB. I said, that's how you do it. That's how you do it in 2018. I was so proud. I was so proud. I was proud. And the song's a bop. The song's a bop. I just saw on Tidal that Tidal's going to be premiering the music video tomorrow at 12 p.m. or maybe they're like one of a couple of streaming sites that'll be able to do that. But I said, okay, because I was trying to find a song on Tidal and on Google Play, and I said, where is it? What a bomb bomb. I said, where is it? I said, oh, you know, the Caribbean vibe, and you mixed a little bit and a little bit. I'm here for the song. I'm here for the song. And so I wanted to hear. So I guess I'll just have to watch it. Ooh, I'll be at work. You know, I'll still be watching that anyway. Anyway, so shout out to her. We're finally hearing music. Again, I always like when it's a show like this when we actually hear music. So Scrappy, he's there. He's at the I'm done party. And he has the stripper all over him. In comes Shay. And I said, Shay, you cannot be mad at him for that. And she's not. She's upset because she knows Chinese Nikki and Kitty. He's like, I only wanted to work with Chinese Nikki because of some music. But Shay puts it out there at this ultimatum, even though they're not back together. Like, you're gonna go and if I'm not rocking with a person, you're not rocking with a person. I said, am I really rocking with you like that, though? Because you're not telling me what to do. I'm not in a full-blown relationship with you, so who are you talking to like that? See, that's the stuff we don't like. Who are you? Who? Out of here with that. See, Shay, you get too invested too quickly into people that aren't really here for you. So now we see Trick Daddy. He's talking to his soon-to-be ex-wife because... oh my God, why was he saying all these hoes and all... I'm thinking, Trick, you need to stop. You need to stop. And then I forgot it's Trick Daddy, so I guess we're okay with it. He basically goes and tells Joy, because Joy's like, I need you to pay my lawyer's bills. I said, you want to get but he has to pay, what? So I thought he was going to go off. But he said, I'm at this party. I'll go and grant you your divorce. I'll pay your lawyer bills maybe tomorrow. I'll just say whatever I need to say to get you out of here because I'm done. I was surprised. Positively surprised. I said, oh, okay, so he's really over it. Cool. Last thing we see Gunplay. Kiara visits Gunplay. His music video is actually cocaine themed. I said, oh my God. He's doing all the... I said, oh God. He's just like... I said, oh, he's tweaking. He's bugging. Oh, he's out of here. Kiara gives him the ultimatum of, here's how this works. I'm not going to enable a habit like that. So you're either going to go and get the help that you need, because you can't be doing this stuff. No. This is not what I signed up for. You need to get someone else if that's what you're going to do. And you're just like, wait, but all the stuff that's been happening. I know. That's not how you handle things. That's not how you handle things. Remember what happened the first time? You almost went to jail for life because of all of this mess? You want to do that again? You feel want to do that again? He had that look of, oh my God, if you just don't shut up right now. But so she said, okay, I'm going to go. But I did There's too many dudes out here in the sea for her to have to stick with someone like that. She can go and find a woman that will enable that behavior. Like I said before, he got upset. I was like, oh, word? Why don't you go and jump on one of these then? Why don't they go ride one of them? And she was like, well, maybe I will. So then that's when he went and he took the director chair and he threw it against the wall. No one budged because they're like, this dude's been tweaking all day. This is writing character with what he's been doing. We're not scared. We're not. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week.